What is up, YouTube? That's here. You can see there's 6 Pokemon in this battle, but this isn't a singles battle. This is going to be a triples battle. I played on Battle Spot recently, and this is the funnest, most crazy off-the-wall battle I think I've ever played. I don't even want to make any more videos or play games after this game, because this has to be the funnest game of Pokemon I've ever played in. You can see my team. It's going to be the Fire Nation on the left-hand side. Mega Charizard, Typhlosion, Talonflame, Chlorophyll Venusaur, Garchomp, and Gastrodon. Taking on random Japanese guy who's going to be going off with Meowstic, Charizard, Blastoise, Politoed, Rotom Heat, and Venusaur. So he has a mix of like fire and water versus my Mono Fire team. I don't even know how to really explain this battle other than just hopping right into it. These teams, the stuff that goes on in this game, I can't even begin to imagine it happening in any other game. This is a one-of-a-kind game, guys. You guys are in for a battle of a lifetime. You're going to see me leading off with Charizard, Typhlosion, and Talonflame versus Blastoise, Charizard, and Meowstic. So we're both going to be Mega Evolving our Mega Charizards. So right away, I didn't know what Mega he had from his team preview because he had all of the starters. And this guy is really good. This isn't some scrub that I played against. So this is definitely a serious triples battle at a high part of the ladder. So he goes Charizard Y, I go Charizard Y. So I don't really know what to expect out of the Blastoise. Now he has 2 Fake Out users. Blastoise and Meowstic can get it. But I expect Fake Out to go on one of my Pokemon. Generally going to want to target that single slot in Typhlosion. So he opens up his Charizard Y into eating a huge Choice Banded Brave Bird. But it's not going to kill depending on how he's Eevee. It leaves him in the red. So Typhlosion's going to flinch. And then we see a Water Spout. But he was the one that wanted to use Sun. He he knew full well that he was going to Water Spout after already starting up Sun. Like, we both did it, but he did it as well. It'd be different if, like, he went with Politoed or switched out into the Politoed. It did something. But there's, like, double Sun on the board, and he Water Spouts, doesn't do that much, and, opens himself up for a Solar Beam. We're then going to see a Charizard actually go last and finish off my Scarf Typhlosion with an Air Slash. So we both traded 1-for-1. His Water type for my, main damage dealer. So I'd say he got the positive end of that trade. I then decide to come in with a Garchomp. He comes in with Rotom Heat. And right here, obviously his Charizard's going to Pop Protect. Doesn't want to die to Brave Bird for free. And, there's the Brave Bird right there. We're then going to see his Meowstic go for a Psyshock onto my Garchomp. Kind of awkward to see Psyshock instead of like a different move. And I go for opening up for a Rock Tomb onto Rotom. You may ask why I use Rock Tomb. This is actually Garchomp made for rotation, and it just happened to be in my triples team. So no Rock Slide, we got Rock Tomb today, and I did a decent damage. We're then going to see I follow up with a Flamethrower for my Charizard, proccing the Rotom Citrus Berry. So that was a great turn for me. I got a lot of free damage on them at the cost of, just a Psyshock. But then my Garchomp actually eats the burn, and this is going to be the saddest Garchomp of all time. He's going to take like all his HP and burn damage throughout this game. So he's going to withdraw Charizard. This is where the battle starts to get weird. It's been completely standard almost until now. He switches off into a Venusaur. This is like literally one of the weirdest turns of Pokemon I have ever seen. He switches out into Venusaur, right? It's in the sun. It's great. Chlorophyll. Perfect. He then goes for a Drizzle. Now, his Chlorophyll Venusaur was ready to tear me up, but he's starting off this Drizzle. He switched his Venusaur into the Talonflame slot, eats a Brave Bird, and procs the actual berry that cuts flying type moves in half. I can't begin to list the Koba Berry. The things that have happened this turn are just crazy, and they only get crazier. I go for a Dragon Claw on what was the Rotom slot. I go for a Flamethrower on what was the Rotom slot. And this is where it gets weird. A freaking Trick Room happens from the Meowstic. So he was fast, he was slow, he was in the sun where he wanted, he was slow. It's raining. A Trick Room. What the fuck? I mean, I don't even know how to explain this battle at this point. There's so many crazy combos going off right here. I then decide I'm done with this battle for now. Switch out into a Gastrodon to eat any water attacks, and then he pops a Quick Guard with his Meowstic. He could have been doing that all game against my Talonflame. But he didn't. He protected with his Charizard turn 1. He decided to proc a Koba Berry instead of doing it turn 2. And we're going to see my Talonflame eat a Sludge Bomb, get poisoned by it, and my Talonflame's going to go down for free, and my burned Garchomp is just like, hanging out, Dragon Clawing things, and just like slowly dying by burn damage. Talonflame goes down, Garchomp's useless, Gastrodon's pretty cool, but not against Venusaur. So, like, this is just This is not good, you know? I decided to come out with Charizard. I'm done with the rain. The rain can go away. Now, it's weird because I've procced the Venusaur's chlorophyll, right? That means Venusaur is going to be slow. So he decides to switch out. Well, he's going to be fast, but that's bad in a Trick Room, so he's slow. He decides to switch out for Rotom. The Trick Room is just what makes this battle completely weird. And then a Perish song happens. A Perish song happens. I mean, Perish song, Trick Room, Sun Rain, Chlorophyll, Koba Berry battle. I don't even know how to explain this thing anymore. And, you know, I go for a Heat Wave, doesn't kill Rotom, and I proc an eject button. That's my first time touching this Meowstic this game. So Meowstic switches out. And I think, does Charizard come back in? Yeah, Charizard's going to come back in. You know, Garchomp's Dragon Clawing, I decided to correctly target the middle slot just in case some shenanigans happen with switching, so Rotom's going to go down. That's pretty good. There's still a Trick Room up, though. So, I mean, it's funny that, like, Garchomp's getting all these, like, free damages in, but I don't even know. Like, I'm slowly dying to Trick Room. He efficiently switched out most of his team, so the only thing with Trick Room on his board is Politoed. So, to this point, Meowstic comes out. He can Fake Out again if he wants to. He decided to switch out Politoed, probably because there's a Trick Room counter, or a Perish Song counter on it. Goes back into Venusaur with Chlorophyll in the Trick Room. I don't even know what to say to that. So, Protect from his Charizard, great job there. Scald's going to incoming onto, who was it? It was Meowstic, so even though it's sunny, I'm still going to call Meowstic because I think I have a +1 from Politoed earlier. And, you know, I go for Heat Wave, he protected, and I go for Dragon Claw, but he protected. So, right here, you know, his Venusaur should be able to kill my Gastrodon, but his Chlorophyll is going to make him too fast to work in the Trick Room. My Perish count is slowly falling. I have to finish this up as soon as possible. Politoed's going to come out. It's going to make the Drizzle happen. So the Chlorophyll's, it's going to change everything. Venusaur is going to be slow again. So I have to switch up my Charizard. I need Sun to make this team work. I know that for a fact. I'm going to send in my own Venusaur. I haven't sent it out all game. And, you know, he's going to pop a Protect with his Politoed. Great job right there. Doesn't really want to die for free. And, you know, like I said, Venusaur did become slow, but not slow enough to fight a Gastrodon, who's actually made to fight in Trick Room. So that's where the battle finally turned, I think, hopefully. And, you know, he goes for an Air Slash on my Venusaur. He misses, but it wouldn't have procced my Koba Berry, that's for sure. I have a Life Orb like everybody else. So Charizard's going to go down to that Dragon Claw. The burned Garchomp is just like dealing more damage than any other Pokemon in this game. And he finally goes out like a hero boss to a full HP bar full of burn damage. Gastrodon's Perish count's going to go to 1. The Twisted Dimensions return to normal. Charizard comes out. Rain, go away. And a battle that was so close and so weird is literally just going to end right there. He decides to run. So guys, I know that most of the people on my channel aren't really into triples, but if you guys like triples, if you guys think that Pokemon's cool, you'll definitely enjoy this game. Like, this is probably one of the funnest, most crazy, wacky games, like I said, that I've ever played in, and I don't even really, like I said, I have no words. I'm at a loss for words. I played the game, I watched the replay, and it still makes me really excited to watch it and play triples. So you guys definitely watch this game, watch some other games on my channel, and go check out some triples games on Rating Battle Spot. You guys will have a blast. Thanks guys, and I'll see you next time.